Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning.
Tomin, you can do the intro. You can introduce
Yeah.
your sister.
Oh no, man.
Merlin, do the intro.
No.
No,
Merlin is the
no,
guest.
no,
What?
no.
She can't do
I
the
don't
intro.
even know this. I'm good. I'll just be like, my name is Merlin. Hello, everyone.
Wow. That's a
Okay,
that
start.
that's like a robot.
Let's go, Tomin.
So weird.
Please don't expose.
Alright. Welcome to Morning Chai Show. So we have the episode number 3 and we have a guest right now is Merlin Shibu and also my sister. Which is
Unfortunately.
ungrateful, but yes.
Who am I?
Are you guys? You guys are not twins, hey? Even though you both have like same faces.
No way. We look
You
so
know,
different.
the thing is, whenever we go together, people think that we're dating or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like once we went to church.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we went to church, like it's like an English church, BP church, and then they were like, "Oh, are you guys husband and wife?" And we're like, "No." I was so shocked.
Wait, was that like racist? Like you were the only two broad people over there?
I guess
I
there
was
was
like,
three other
I was
brown
like,
families.
you in my mind, I was like, I was gonna slap this guy's face.
But you know when I first met Merlin and Tomin, I thought Merlin was the older sibling and Tomin was the younger sibling.
Everyone thinks that.
And I don't know why I thought now I'm just like it's so clear Tomin is older. But it's probably the way Tomin acts. He was like in the corner like practicing dance on his own. So I was like
You
is
know,
he
I was thinking, Tom Cruise, right? He looks so young now also. Maybe it's like a genetics, young genetics.
hashtag
Okay.
John Kiss Tomin genetics.
The first time I saw Tomin, he was doing a fashion show walk, which ladies do.
When did you see? Oh wait, it was at our house, right? Yeah,
Your house or Amal's house, I think.
it was our house when he
Alan.
first
You
came.
know when you said fashion show walk, like Merlin's like yeah, I know he does that every day. She's not even surprised. She's like,
He's used
which
to it.
one? She's like 10. Which one did you see? You know, not even surprised. So how is it Merlin growing up with Tomin?
I just remember a lot of fights, WWE like championships in our house. He almost
Really?
broke my backbone, like actually.
Ooh,
I almost
wow.
injured. He did the Undertaker, what is it called?
Tombstone.
Yeah, Tombstone. He did that on me, and my mom got so mad.
How old were you?
Wow.
Like maybe I was in my 5th grade. I remember I was in my 5th grade.
What is the age gap between you two? Like how
3.5, 4.
4 years, I would say 4 years. Yeah.
That's just
4
bullying.
years.
At that point, it's just bullying, man.
Tomin, you
So
were in
crazy.
9th and she was in 5th.
I mean,
Oh, you don't even know.
I guess all the fights I pick in school, I pick it with my sister or something.
No, he used to learn these new moves, and he used to like.
Yeah, I learned new moves from
Experimented
and
on me.
experiment. Like, let's experiment, let's make try, and I can try it on.
He
some
still
friends.
does it now. And I
Wait,
just like.
the
I mean,
tombstone,
not the Tombstone,
you
but like
let
other
him
things.
you let him do the tombstone as an experiment? Or he
No,
just
no,
like
no, no, he just
surprised
did
you?
it. I don't have to let him do it. He doesn't need permission.
Because the tombstone is crazy, right? You have to flip the person
is.
over and
And he
then
put me on
pop!
the sofa too. It was bad. It was so bad. I cried a lot that day.
That tells me Tomin's a strong guy.
Yeah, I was in grade 5. I was really
Legends.
skinny back then.
No, that means he's a bully. He didn't go for someone
Yeah.
his age. He went for someone 4 years younger than him.
No.
How does that make you
Listen,
any strong?
legends say that Tomin has even once picked up the great Clement.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Is that true? Can you confirm?
I just like
Yeah, that was too scary actually. I mean, for me it was. For everyone else, it was like entertainment.
So
that's
that's your favorite fights. Like that's it. Like
I
wrestling
mean, that's
and
like
that's
the
it.
most
No more
memorable
cat
one
fights.
because I actually cried a lot. And there was this once when
Okay, the thing is, most of the time you annoy me. It's like Tom and Jerry in the house. So yeah.
My brother was very like bony and I was a chubby kid. So every time he would like kick me or slap me, like it was more painful because I just had fat and he was like strong. It was like full of bones and he would just like just poke me and I'd be like,
Wait,
ah,
isn't
like my
the
fat
doesn't the
blue.
fat just protect you though?
Like
No,
bounce,
no, no.
I
But
think
it's
bounce
more
off,
like it
boom.
hurts you more though.
Boom, boom.
It hurts you so much, and my strategy was to like kick him. I would just like he'll come to beat me up. I would just lay on the floor, start kicking him, kick on his face, on his chest, everywhere. And my other thing was to scratch him. I would there has been like
Ah,
marks
you're
on his
like
chest,
Cyril.
like literally like rip apart.
Cyril is a scratcher. What? I hate people who are
Oh, yeah.
scratchers. Why?
Pokemon move scratch.
Why scratching? Why? Do anything else but scratching.
I wasn't strong
on
enough
him.
to do anything
He
else.
spits on me. That's disrespect.
Oh, really,
Okay, well, it's
Merlin?
because if I did something else, he would do like worse. So
Yeah,
spitting was one.
that made me more angry. It made me Hulk.
Hulk smash.
Wait, how would you like you guys would just fight and you just like spit on him like who?
Yeah, like I would literally spit.
Pa! Tendi! Like in the movies,
Yeah.
right?
But okay, Libin, since you didn't grow up with siblings, did you like wanted to fight? Who did you fight?
I fought with my inner demons.
This
Okay.
guy is straight out like Magic Dragons cast, bro.
There's a fight going on.
The fight is ongoing. My fight with depression is ongoing.
But no, seriously,
I
like
know.
you didn't fight with anyone. Like your life was like so easy and smooth, and you got everything you wanted.
I would say everything I wanted. Like I used to like PlayStation, right? And then I would want the PS2, but then I wouldn't get it. And then when the PS3 came out, I got the PS2, right? And then when the PS4 came out, I got the no, well, I guess I got the
PS3.
PS4, but really late.
What
Um,
is your point?
my point is, yeah,
You basically got everything.
I pretty much had an easy life.
Like if I wanted a PS4, I would be like, okay, who agrees? Like which one of you want which one? And then we come to a compromise. I think there was
Alright.
once when like there was something about an Xbox and somebody wanted an Xbox, somebody wanted something else, and then we ended up buying the Nintendo Wii. That's something we didn't both want, so probably like subtle things. That was how it was, but that's nice.
Oh.
So are you your mom's favorite or your dad's favorite?
Me?
Yeah.
All guys are mom's favorite, that's obvious. And all girls are dad's favorite. Agree?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
an
I would
extent.
say
Yeah.
I am kinda, but that doesn't mean that like my dad will do everything for me, but still.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But then like when we fight, like I feel like my dad does favor me more. Like fist fights, not like verbal fights. He just
Dude.
But also
quiet.
probably
I
because
guess
you're
honestly,
younger,
if I were a kid too, I would favor daughters more than son. I don't know.
No, but I was the youngest, and I was like so helpless.
Did
I didn't know.
Tomin ever take care of you? Like, was he involved in your growing up process?
What do you mean? Like,
like he fed you, babysat you, made you watch cartoons.
Or was he like
oh no,
tossing
no.
you
I
as
think
a
I was
baby?
I wasn't that young. Like, I did my own things, kind of.
Oh, independent
I mean,
baby.
I didn't have time to
I don't
watch
need any help.
cartoons. No,
She's like, what do you
it
mean?
was mostly my mom.
Tomin took care of me. I took care of Tomin.
Myself.
No, but we used
Still
to
does.
have inside secrets. At one
Yeah.
point, she kind of told, and I kind of lost trust.
What?
Oh, ho, ho.
She told something in the beginning, and now it's
When
okay.
was this in Dubai or was
Yeah,
it?
that is Dubai.
Oh, Dubai. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
man. And then starting
I didn't even know.
and starting off Canada, like when it came in Canada too. And then like right now it's okay. Like
I don't remember.
Was the
I can
inside
trust.
secret that you are not
What?
friends with the Sheikh of Dubai?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that one too.
Sad. Tomin is so hurt by that. Have you ever broken? Have you ever like
Break
broken?
it.
I
Nice.
never told her secret training one day. No.
The time I hardly had any secrets. Like, I mean, I guess I do.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I never told it. I never told.
Merlin.
Yo, I don't remember any
Okay,
secrets.
I don't know what's going on over here, but
Like, before we started the
I'm trying to-
podcast, she was like, "No exposing, okay, no exposing." Now she's like, "Oh my god, everything went on the line." I
yo,
warned
be
him.
careful, Merlin. You may be tombstone pretty soon, you know. We better watch out. Um,
Yeah.
anyway, what was it like growing up in Dubai? Like, were you guys in the same high school?
Yeah, but like he was in like the boys had a different timing and girls had
Yeah.
like girls used to go in the morning, the boys did went much later, like in the afternoon till the evening.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean we never saw each other or anything, but yeah, we went to the same school.
What is
Um,
Tomin thinking about? Tom is like, hmm.
no,
Sorry?
Tom has a lot of stories
No,
back
you went to school from 8 to 12, and then Tom went to school from like 1 to 4.
Tomin was in the
then.
special needs unit.
No. It was more like what 6 hours, 7 hours. I don't. Yeah,
6 hours, 7 hours?
I think I used to start around
No, you
7 or
started
8.
7 o'clock. I started 8:30 or
Yeah, but I
9.
would be done around 1.
Yeah, you done around 1. I'll be done at 3:34.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't. We never saw each other because they had a different block altogether. They had a different building.
So I was in Nehru and she
I
was in
was in
Gandhi.
yeah, like depending on like my
Oh,
grade.
now I get. That's so
Yeah,
Merlin turned out more like
like
Gandhi, and Tomin is now more like Nehru.
no. We have like different like we had like 6 blocks in our school and was named under the Indian like famous
Fathers,
Indian people or Indian
president,
yeah,
I don't know what
You
it
mean
is.
what? I was gonna ask.
important people like famous Indian people.
Who's the Prime Minister
Nehru,
of Kerala?
Gandhi, Aryabhatta, huh?
Who's the Prime Minister of Kerala?
There's chief minister, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's I don't think it's prime minister. Chief minister is
Pinarayi Vijayan.
Pinarayi Vijayan.
Pen, Penne,
Yeah,
Pennanda.
Pinarayi Vijayan.
Ah,
wait,
Penne.
but who Arjun? When was Arjunanandan?
That was like 8 years ago, bro.
So when was Uman Chandi the Prime Minister?
Woman Chandi alala?
What's your knowledge on Indian politics? So in school, were you taught like about the
Oh
Indian
my gosh, yes. And mostly not even Indian politics, but it was always history. Like we had to learn all these names, the years when they were born, when they died, and stuff like that.
Do you
It was
remember them?
so bad. I mean, not now. Oh, I hardly remember them then.
I
So
hated it.
it was so bad. It was so bad. It was not even interesting. And we had like by heart a lot of like
I used
paragraphs.
to
And
skip schools.
Yeah,
skip
it
class.
shows.
Skip
It
class.
shows, bro. We know. No, but like
No, that
even
was
in
the best
our
part,
schools.
man. It's like,
I skipped once, and that was really fun. Like it was a
Whoa.
computer science class.
yeah, probably they give you a free PD class, some free.
I mean,
free
there was no teacher. It was not like
How
skip
old were you
teachers.
then?
I think it was the last year in so in grade 6, so just before or grade 7, just before coming
So
here.
in Kenya, right? We used to call skipping class skiving. So
Skiving.
people would
It's
skive all the
bunking.
time.
bunking classes.
Yeah,
We
man.
said skiving, and I used to tell my dad like, so like, my friend and I are planning to skive a class, and he's like, with what? With all? And he thought like skiing, so he's like, where do you have the equipment from? I'm like, no, I'm skiving. He's like, where? What time? And I'm like, no, like skiving, like bunking classes. And he'd be like, oh yeah.
We would
Yeah,
skive.
but do you guys even have like place to ski there? Like
Mm,
Kenya, right? Hot.
Sure. I would say coats, but I don't know.
no,
Kenyan skiing.
And
no.
so yeah,
What's wrong with Kenya and skiing? What do people want to know about? But like, so, yeah, you were saying about skiving classes.
I mean,
yeah, bunking.
we could stand on top of two zebras and like ski down the Masai Mara slopes, you know. So we had that kind of skiing.
Merlin wants to believe this so bad. She's so confused.
No, I know he's joking.
Um,
Because I have done that to people here. I've done that to people. Some people, when they ask me, they're like, "Oh, how did you go to school?" And I'm like, "So I look out the window, and if the lion's there, we don't go that day because it's kind of scary outside. So we wait for the elephant to come. And then, like every apartment has an elephant, so all the kids will be like sitting on there, and we go to the same school. And they're like, "No, that must be so interesting. How do you find cars?" And I'm like, I don't know how, like the door thing, the window thing blows my mind, and they believe it. And some people really thought that this was my first time seeing bricked houses. because they thought the house in
Mm.
Kenya made of like cow dung.
Hut.
Also because I told them, so they kind of believe that they're idiots, so they believe that. And then they're like, so you've never seen like high-rise buildings? I'm like, oh my god, dude, I have no idea how they like stand up so tall, like they're not falling. What? That's crazy, right? They're like, yeah, oh my god. They think that I'm some kind of like stupid person.
You know
To
what's
all the idiots that Anna's told, this is the time to reveal yourself in the next
Yeah.
podcast.
Like, I'm so sorry, people. I really am, but you fell for it. Like, sorry. And then I think one of them Googled it and they found that Kenya had like really tall buildings and skyscrapers. So
pretty developed.
Yeah, they thought it was Mukanda, right? So
You still do. Um, what was I gonna say?
skiving classes.
I lost my
You
train
forgot
of
to
thought.
You're skiving stories.
We would sky.
Loading.
How how you guys had to learn about like Indian history and stuff. We never had that because we did the British system, so we had to learn about the British stuff.
No, but
Like,
we had
British
social
standards,
studies.
We had both. We had Indian and like, oh, I guess British. You know how ruled
And
India
you
for a
never
long
had
time.
social
No, we had
studies.
European too.
We had
You never had what?
Social studies, like it teaches you the history of Kenya.
But but we had history. Our history classes were about Henry VIII
Oh yeah,
and his eight
yeah,
wives.
yeah.
I think it changed when we.
we had Turkish, we had like European side
Yeah,
of
I feel like when he went to like older classes, it did change. But like I was only there to grade 7.
yeah.
So for me, it was all Indian history and like
I
Dubai
remember,
history until
I
then.
remember what I wanted to say. It's ironic that Anne telling all this about like having elephants in the house when there's more elephants probably in people's houses in Kerala than in Kenya, you know.
That is true. That is true.
By the way, Tomin, how many elephants are gonna be there at your wedding?
2.
Two, yeah.
Yeah, 2.
Oh,
Like
for
the
husband and wife, right? They
Huh?
come
Why
riding
not?
in. They come riding
No,
in.
one special for Libin.
Yeah, just for living to do a mass entry.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to ride
Or maybe we
into.
can make Livin the elephant.
Well, that's true. You could do that.
What?
We can make Livin the elephant. That way we don't have to like buy
Right
another one
on
or like
Libin.
rent
That's
another one.
very
We'll
cool.
pay you though. We'll pay you.
Yeah, we'll pay you good, bro. Don't worry.
No, I
They're
just
rich
want
in Dubai. Of course
bananas.
they can pay you well.
Honestly, though, when we came here, we like people used to ask, "Oh, where are you from?" And we said Dubai, and they're like, "No way! That's so cool.
You
It's
guys
so
rich
there.
AF,
Why did
hey?
you come here?"
Yeah, we came
Like
from
people
that
think
rich
we're
ass.
coming here because we were like poor or something. It doesn't mean.
No, I think that assumption is there. Like when I tell people that like I did not run like I did not have animals around my house in Kenya, and they don't believe that. They can't believe that. They're just like, oh, you come here for a better
You know
life.
what's
Yeah,
funny?
for a better.
You know what's funny? Towards my last 2 years of staying in Kenya, I technically did have animals around my house because we lived right next to the national park.
Backyard faces a national park.
Yeah, so
Oh.
when we looked out, we could see like freaking
So
buffaloes
is it
and
more
stuff.
expensive if you live close to a
No,
national
no,
parks
no.
and stuff?
So
Or is it just
my mom is a college head, so we were in the college housing, so it's pretty much free for us.
Wait,
Oh, I
when your
see.
mom was like school teacher?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she's a college professor.
When Achurandan was the chief minister, she was a school teacher. But now
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Right.
When Uman Chandi was in office,
his mom was a teacher. Yeah. I think growing up, Libin's mom. Was it a math teacher?
maths, yeah,
Yeah, she was a
maths.
math. Like everyone used to be like, "Oh, she's so good at math. Like, go for tuitions." Then I was like, I'm so scared of her. I was like,
You never did come, hey?
no.
The
Clement,
whole
I
came
know
for
smart,
came
but I don't
tuition.
need tuitions.
Clement, Justin, Sam, they all used to come, you know?
Yeah.
What about Kevo came? Kevo?
No, no, no.
Kevin is tiny. Like, it's not tiny. He was a kid.
Kevo was
So-
in special class, you know, he was a bit, you know,
Oh
couldn't
no!
help him.
I think Kevin probably would go right now if he has tuitions. But like,
I'm joking, Kevo, if you're listening to
What about
this.
like Alvin and those guys? Alvin.
Yeah, Alvin used to come. When Alvin used to come to my house, I would not let him study, bro. I was so notorious as a kid. I would do maximum distractions. Like he would ask me for water, I would put like salt in his water, and then so I the shower is right next to the where the tuition happens, right? Like the room is right next. So I would like sing loud songs in the shower so that they would hear it. I was such a troublesome kid, let's just say
And
that.
your mom didn't tell you anything.
She did.
Because
She would always shout.
I think he didn't get a lot of I think he's not getting a lot of love from his mom and giving to all the students
Attention.
attention.
I think I got enough love.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But do you feel like growing up in Dubai is different from growing up in Canada for you, Shibu siblings, and for Libin, was growing up in like Kenya different from like what we experienced in the past 3-4 years in Canada? So
Let the Shibus go
Shibu siblings
first.
first. What was different in like growing up in Dubai versus growing up in Canada?
It was so busy. We had no time for like anything.
So
Like
you
all
feel
we
like
did,
Dubai was like so busier.
it was hectic because like every day. I mean, we were so involved with our church too, right? Every day we
Yeah.
had prayer meetings.
Yeah, every day is
I
like
used to attend like I guess the older kids because they had so much to study, they didn't attend all of it. But like I was young, so I used to go for every meetings. I mean, we had time to play like an hour or so, but then once, of course, it decreased.
the thing is that you will never get bored.
Yeah,
Every
like
day
there's
every day was something to do and it's fun. So
like it
But
was so
Canada?
busy there.
huh?
But what about in Canada?
You had
Yeah,
a lot of time,
you have a
like
lot of time.
time
We
to
have
bond with friends, like time to hang out, or like we have more holidays compared to like Dubai, right?
yeah.
And over there, it's all like everyone is like how you're like 8 hours is like maximum.
The thing is, the thrill of having a holiday there is different than the thrill of having holidays here. Because
Yeah,
over there, it's like we wait to get holidays.
it's like you
Yeah,
already get
same with
Here it's like
Kenya.
here it's like you get holidays all the time.
Yeah,
So it's
so it's
not
like whatever, just another day, right? But
yeah.
yeah, I
exactly.
get it. I felt the same way.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, it was amazing. Like we go to beaches, all the parks, like every park had a
Beaches,
beach almost.
How did you
Yeah.
feel like having a holiday on Friday? Like from having a holiday on Friday to like having a holiday on Sunday. How did that shift your, your.
It was the only reason is just because like Friday there was like it was a Muslim country, right? So like they had their church on Friday. So then
Mosque.
we made sure we had our church on Fridays as well.
Mosque.
But yeah, and then so Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday was just like normal, like just a regular Monday or something for us. It wasn't different. I guess when we came here, like we didn't really feel much of a different, but like we did look forward for Friday for some reason. You know how like I guess year two you like you look forward for Friday, right? Because it's the end of the week.
Yeah.
How was it going from the burning weather in Dubai to like,
See,
Canada
I'm
winters?
always wearing a cardigan here, even if it's like summer. Like during the summertime, you'll see me wearing like full sleeves or cardigan. I mean, sometimes if it's too hot, I'll take it off, but I
Yeah.
still
Why?
haven't
Why is that? Why is that
adjusted.
love for the cardigan?
I don't know. I'm always like so cool. Because okay, I guess Calgary too, the weather always keeps changing. Like when I went to the US last year, it was amazing. I was like, oh, this is bliss. It was crazy.
Because it was hot.
But it was hot. Like it was
Mhm.
actually like, and I went there during November too, right? It was actually like hot, like
Yeah, but
summer.
if I go there right now, I wouldn't be able to survive
In Dubai?
the
Where?
weather. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
like when
it's
we
so
went there
hot.
2 years ago, it was so hot. Like we
Yeah.
were burning.
I went there
we were
in
like sweating.
It was sweaty, yeah, it was sweaty too, but like
I
we
had
were
to
like,
take shower twice.
bro, I went
like
there
we
in
felt disgusting. It was like
2017. It's the way you sweat, it's like you lose like 2 kgs just walking down the
honestly,
street.
yeah. I mean, and also your skin glows though. Like when we went to India, like I guess whenever everyone comes back from India, like you sweat so much and your
Yeah,
skin
your skin
glows.
glows. She's right. She's right. She's so right about it. Like, I don't know what that is about. Like, you're in like Kerala and like all the sweat and everything, and probably
Yeah.
it's the cold. I don't know what it is.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
but the thing in Kerala is that when you go there, and I was talking to my friend, okay, she was, I mean, I think you know Helly. She was telling me like,
she went to Kerala.
no, she was saying that I was video calling her. She was saying that, yo, your skin is glowing. I was like, what do you mean? It was like, no, it looks like as if you look like an actor or celebrity or something. Your face is like it's glowing.
I
Right?
know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's like it's moisture. Your skin is, you don't need to put lotion or something.
You know why? It's because Kerala is where we're meant to be. That's our place of origin. When we go there, it's like Avatar. We're connected with the land, you know?
Oh man, I take showers like twice or thrice
Yes.
a day.
I
Oh,
think
there
this
now.
humidity do something to the skin and like
No, it's just
I don't know,
purifying. Like when you sweat,
purifying
you're
the
like
cells.
basically
But
yeah.
I don't know much about the avatar, the whole. But it might
I
also be the avatar thing that you connect. You go to the coconut person, drink the coconut, and then like, you feel connected.
No, but seriously, the coconut water there. Oh my
And
god.
The
have the
color, the
banana
color.
chips and feel connected.
Huh?
You're talking about the color, right?
No,
Not
like
not
coconut
Oh,
water.
color, like no, not toddy, but the
toddy?
coconut water.
What the hell is
What's toddy?
toddy?
Yeah.
That's what you
Toddy
call
is
color.
color.
Oh shit.
Like, is that a Malayalam term or is it like?
Color is Malayalam, Merlin. Toddy is English.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a different Malayalam.
Yeah, me too. Never heard of toddy before.
Yeah, I haven't heard of toddy before.
T-O-D-Y.
Toddy
So
water.
toddy is the English of color.
T-O-D-Y? No, T-O-D-D-Y.
DDY?
Toddy.
Toddy.
Sounds like someone's
Sounds
kid.
like Windows
Hey,
technical.
toddy.
Yeah, so I feel like
Yeah.
it's that energetic thing.
Palm
But I
wine.
feel every time I would travel to Kerala, I would just keep like sneezing because of how dusty it is compared to how
Alright.
polluted it is compared to Kenya. Kenya is not polluted at all. It's so like beautiful and like
And like
pretty.
Yeah, there's no dust here. It's just
robbers.
in Alberta, it's like more dry. Skin gets dry.
And I feel like you can put like things outside for a longer time too, like and wouldn't get spoiled. Like
Yeah.
in
Bro,
Dubai and India, like that would like we would always like put everything in the
Vegetables,
fridge.
you can put
Like
it for
even
long.
vegetables, fruits, we put it all in the fridge.
Yes,
Like here, we don't have to worry about that because it wouldn't.
Here,
like, get dirty.
you know what? If you don't have fridge just enough space, you can put the vegetables in outside the house.
in the snow. Someone comes to your house, there's just fucking onions and shit just lying around.
So like, മോനെ അവിടുന്ന് പുറത്തുനിന്ന് അന്യന് കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ സവാള കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ.
Uh,
but what have you felt, Libin, about Kenya and Canada though?
well, when I first came to Canada, I was like, damn, this place is a lot like Kenya. Because it was like towards the end of summer, and it was like the exact same weather, you know? But then winter came, and yeah, it
Yeah,
was a
by
bit
the
funny.
Nairobi is not hot, and I don't know, it's not supposed to be like 80 degrees. It's cooler there. It's gone.
It's perfect. Perfect
It's
weather.
perfect.
But it gets more, when it's cold in Kenya, it's colder than when it's cold in Canada. I don't know if that makes sense. I guess it's more windy or something.
I feel that I remember like in like 10 degrees in Kenya, and I would be wearing gloves and 2 sweaters because I'm so cold. And then I come here,
0 degrees, you're just
10
walking in
degrees, I'm like,
t-shirts.
it's double digits. I'm wearing shorts. Yay!
Yeah, yeah, man.
That's legit me. My mom would be like, grew up in Kerala for the longest time, and for you 10 degree is hot. And I'm like, yeah, because it's double digits. And I'm like, yay, 2 digits is finally
Living
warm.
here, born and brought up in Kerala, no, right? Kenya.
No, born
I
in
wasn't born in Kenya. I was looking at my old school pictures. I can show you if you want to, but I studied until 5th in India. Then I moved to Kenya from 6th onwards. So
from
I've spent
Kerala.
equal amount of times everywhere, I guess. So I was 9. Yeah, I was 9 because my 10th birthday was in Kenya. Something like that. And then like I've spent like again from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, now you're just
Oh,
saying
okay.
numbers. Favorite place, go from where you've lived.
Huh?
Favorite
What
place?
would you say is
Dubai,
your favorite
any
place? Dubai? Dude, I would
Dubai.
love to live in Dubai, man. Shit is just next level there.
You know, but I think when I was young, it was so much fun. But now it's kind of different.
Well, that's because I mean it's still the same place, but like I guess a friend circle.
See,
I don't know.
I think
Like, I guess it's just
I think it's just when I was young, I had a lot of time, free time to play outside. You know.
But
And
you
yeah,
guys
less
didn't have time to
responsibility.
play outside.
But now you're just a player.
No,
no, he always played outside.
no, I played all. I didn't focus on
Merlin didn't get it.
I'm sorry, Libin. That comment was just.
Wait, what did he say?
Merlin didn't get it.
I don't know. I didn't have to listen.
Tomin got it.
He said I'm a soccer player. That's what he said.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Sure.
oh,
Can't
okay.
even kick a ball properly, mate.
Anyways, no, yeah.
Merlin, remember when I came to your house and me and Tom and did jujitsu?
Yeah, and I was recording you guys.
Did it remind you of the wrestling you did?
No, because jujitsu. I mean, I guess a little.
No,
I mean, I wasn't
because
like
you
competitive.
gave Tomin the consent to like beat you up, but he didn't. So no, he didn't remind her.
Only beat someone up with consent. Say yes to getting beaten
Exactly.
up.
He didn't remind her at all. No, but when you guys fight, how do your parents like come in between that? Like, who stops who?
Yo, 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 yo. The
Honestly, my
parents,
mom used to be the one
listen,
seeing with
listen.
like this, right? She would be the one seeing it.
Merlin,
I'll just see, okay, I'll just look for right opportunity and then I strike the move and then there's no movement from my
Wait, I
mouth
want
and
to
then
hear
I
what Libin wants to say. I want to
No,
hear
no,
what
no.
I want to hear what Libin wants to say. Go on.
yeah, so when Merlin and Tomin are fighting, it's happening.
Uh-huh.
Then, in WWE, you hear the theme song when a surprise person comes. So he'll be like, if it's a smell, Shibu uncle is coming. And then Shibu uncle just runs in and fucking rock bottoms everybody, bro.
It's always Shirley auntie though. It's always my mom who's like dealing with our fights. She would like, you know what? I'll give you a katti. You guys go kill each other.
Oh shit. Yo, your mom is savage, dude.
She'll be
I think
so
it's just to
done.
show who is the true hire of all the properties
Your
and
mom is a
What?
genius. Your
What's
mom is a
wrong with
genius.
you?
Your mom
Huh?
is like that king who, when the lady had a baby, but another lady said that the baby is hers. So both the ladies went to the king, and the king said, "Okay, let's do this. Let's cut the baby in half, and one woman gets half the baby, and the other woman gets half the baby." You know the story, right? Of the baby. And then the real
What
mother,
type of
who is watching
what are you listening to?
dude, this is
Or
a
what are you
famous
reading?
story. Like it talks about real love. So like the real mom, who it's actually the baby is hers, said, "Okay, it's not my baby,
But
because
why would he cut a baby?
it was the king's
No,
test,
the king
dude."
was testing Tomin. Okay, go on.
So your mom is like, take the knife and just kill each other, because she knows you guys actually love each other, so you won't do it.
Well,
Ah.
obviously, we wouldn't kill each other.
I mean, Tomin's kind of looking a bit like, I would probably
Honestly,
kill
I
this
would
chick.
so mad sometimes. I would just want to take, yeah. It used to
No,
be
but
so bad.
like, did your mom ever tell Tomin like, don't touch the girl? Because mom would do that. My mom would tell
Oh
my brother,
yeah,
like,
like
"You
both
touch
our
the girl.
parents.
Do not touch the girl. You cannot." And he would get so upset because like mom would be like, "You cannot touch her." And then like sometimes I used to go annoy him. I used to go irritate him, and I do that thing where like I could put your hand so close to the face. I'm like, "I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you."
That's the advantage of situation. Take advantage of
Yeah, and then
Yeah, dude.
he slapped me so hard. I go crying to my mom. Mom was like, "അവനെ ചൊറിഞ്ഞിട്ടല്ലേ നിനക്കിത് കിട്ടണം നിനക്കിത് കിട്ടണം." She just go away.
No, I don't think I used to like come chori like that much. I wouldn't like maybe like verbally, but not like physically.
Who, your mom?
Me, I
You
wouldn't
have-
go like initiate the fight.
Oh,
He just
okay.
wants to come and like try his moves and whatnot.
So you were just a pavam just sitting there,
Yeah,
and then
sitting there
Tomin would
like,
come.
No, I
"Okay,
do.
never
Of
mind."
course, he hits me. I'll do like try my best to hit him back and like win. But it's so hard. Like, come on. I'm a fifth, or like I'm so tiny, and then he's there, and he's bony too. Like he was really like he was much skinnier in Dubai,
Shit,
and I was skinnier too,
I
but
can't
not like
picture.
I used to still like have some flesh.
I'm kind of
So
trying to
yeah,
picture
it
a
wasn't that
skinnier
bad,
Tomin. It's a little hard,
huh?
I'm trying to.
I didn't understand.
What?
I'm trying to
Maddie said,
picture a skinnier Tomin, but I can't.
because he's on.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't know. He was really.
Also, I think this is a good time to say we get like about 100 views per episode, but we only have 30 subscribers. So whoever is not subscribed, please, this is your moment.
please subscribe for us.
Please subscribe.
So bad. Tomin was like, "What the shit?" And also, yeah, guys, ask us questions. Um, the form is in the description.
There's a form for this?
Yeah,
What?
people can ask us
We don't even
questions.
know what's going on.
Wait, why is there a form for like? I'm so confused.
So the
Is it
audience
the
can
comment
ask us questions, and then we'll just talk about it. It's
We'll answer
it's
the fan
content.
questions.
Oh, I see. Do you
Yeah.
know who is this band? Like whoever is asking
It's
these questions? It's
No,
anonymous. Okay.
it's
Merlin's like, wait for
anonymous.
this. I'm gonna go finish this. Go home and like spend like 100 questions. But no, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Anyway, so Tomin, you had a story to tell us. You were talking about it a lot.
Which story?
No, it's true.
Oh, but
Which story?
The Gulf.
No, it's
oh, you know, I have a story of me shooting around.
What shooting? Like
I had a gun. Okay, I had bullets. It's called pellets. You know, pellets, small pellets.
oh, like laser gun?
Yeah, no, the laser also is pellets, right?
Yeah, but not real gun.
So, you know, having seen the movie like Sholay, it's like who's gonna kill, right?
Who's
I
your
hope-
Vasanti?
Yeah, and everyone, I think the her age kids and
yeah, like
little
my
kids,
friends.
and they'll all be in the thing. I would open the door, take the gun, because it's like hands up.
What? Starvins targets always people younger than him?
No. Is this because in that because my neighbors around me, it's like
We used to
leave
I
a
used
flag,
to
right?
play in like in our flat, like in our corridors.
Bro,
That's where we used to
we used to sing. We used to hear people singing, like classical song. Her friend, one friend sings classical song, other friend sings classical song, and they got a competition. I was like,
What?
Where it was right?
Oh,
yeah,
Nearby.
and it's a flat, right? So in a
It's
flat,
flat,
there's like
it's
six,
like kind of
7 flats together. It's like, it's like
Like an
nearby.
apartment, but I don't. Yeah, wow. Well, so apartment to a townhouse. You really miss the singings, don't you?
Yeah, it is actually fun. Oh, I used to have this gun, and yeah, I used to run behind these guys. I used to run from first floor to second floor. I used to run behind them.
You-
And then one time I shot my sister's leg or something.
oh,
And it's
ouch.
so loud, it sounds like a bullet.
It's the laser gun, right, Merlin?
With laser gun with pellets.
With pellets, yeah.
The beads, you know the beads?
Yeah, was it
Yeah.
with orange beads? I don't know if it's still. I don't know if it's orange.
We couldn't bring it here, so we left it back in the.
I think we
India.
like gave it away. Yeah, maybe
We put it
India.
in India.
But remember, you used to play like cricket with like Swaraj and Manish, and then
Yeah.
like used to break the lights. They used to
We
break
used
the
to break the
corridor
lights and we just go inside the house.
and they would run
Yeah.
away.
And the
Your
watchman
stories
come.
are so like how you would have if you guys were in India. Like when in movies and stuff, they have like these similar stuff, and you're like, oh, this
Yeah.
is probably how like it was in India. Like my growing up in India is like I used to go to church every day because they said that for the first time they were making girls as altar girls and it was only boys for the longest time that time. So and I was like, I want to be an altar girl. I want to like be behind there and like pour wine and shit. No, I'm just joking.
It's probably because boys didn't want to do it.
Huh?
The boys probably just didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, but I want to do it. So they would like make they said that if you come to church every day at 5 a.m. then like you stand a chance. So I would like go like wake up in the morning.
At 5 a.m.
No, 6 a.m. mass, so I had to wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. And then I used to like walk to church. Like I was probably in fourth or fifth, and then that was basically it. And then go to school, come back. There was dance classes. Man, those were horrible for a very long time. And then that was every single day. Every single day was like so like calculated and like it was like a daily thing. That morning you go to church, and you come home. You go every day, okay, every single day, and then you go to school and then like you come back from school, play for a bit, do your homework, and then I have dance class until like from like I don't know 6:30 to 7 or 8, and then come back and then go to sleep, blah blah blah. And when I moved to Kenya, this wasn't the thing because I didn't know anybody. We didn't know anybody there, and it was so hard for me to make friends. I just found it so difficult to like go out there and like mingle with people who don't have the same background as me. So people in my apartment, they were all like Gujaratis, but they are all born and raised in Kenya. So like, or like Ismailis. So they had like nothing in common with me, and I was so scared. I remember going to school, and I was the odd. You know how like sometimes you wear like home clothes to school. home clothes
Really?
like colored dress.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, color dress. Yeah.
Yeah, so but in Kenya nobody wears home clothes. The first day I didn't have my uniform because we were
Right.
just I don't know why I didn't have my uniform on time. So I wore home clothes and everybody was I was just feeling so awkward the whole day. It was very awkward. It was just like I did not fit in. It was so bad. It was horrible. But my friends helped
You
me through
know,
it.
there was
How did you meet like everyone like Libin and Tomin? How did you meet them?
Living and them, I met them through either church or
Oh,
association.
yeah.
Okay,
oh,
okay.
okay.
I remember like I want to do this kind of play thing. I was in 11th or 12th this time, or even 13th. I'm not sure. Probably 12th or
11,
13th. I'm not sure.
13.
And then I want to direct this play. So then I asked Libin's mom if Libin could like join and like play a part in it, and she was like, "Yeah, okay, as long as his studies are disrupted, I don't mind
Of
that,
course.
whatever." Right? So I was like so happy. I was like, "Call Libin." And Libin was a mess. He was so chaotic. He'd be like he would everything he tell him just making a funny joke and everyone's like laughing and falling for Libin. Libin was so lively. You ended up playing
What
that part,
happened?
Yes.
Still am, by the way.
right?
You want to hear a
Do
funny
you
story?
remember what part you played in that play that I was
Was I the clock or some shit? I was
you
a...
yeah, it was a clock shit. But
Oh, I was a
what were you
apupan.
doing?
I was a apupan who read a newspaper.
No.
Yeah, I was an old dude
So
who read the
basically the play
newspaper.
was this, okay? This Achacha and Mama, their son is in US and he gives a golden clock to them. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And the puppet realizes that one of the needle in the clock is missing. Because it's a golden clock, their puppet gets so frustrated. He goes like, "Oh my God, it's my son's clock he got from US with a golden needle is missing." And he gets so frustrated. He calls everyone. He calls the cops. The police are investigating. And then like 5 minutes later, he realized that because the time was 12, the needles were out of each other. He didn't notice it. So when he goes to buy, I directed that, guys. I did that. Yes.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was really fun. I was the mama who acted as the I wore Chakra and Munda and I like did the whole shaky shaky thing.
No.
What's your funny story, Tomin?
Okay, so I don't know if you remember this. So one time I came home, right, and there was no one in the home, and my dad called or something, was like, "We'll be coming late," and I slept in,
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
and I freaking locked the door or something, and it was
And we had like
locked from
one
inside.
key.
We didn't have one key, right? It was locked from inside. So I was sleeping. I was like sleeping beauty, right? No one came. At the end, I got so many missed calls and everything. And I don't know where were you
No,
guys.
we were ringing the doorbell.
Yeah, we were
And
ringing
like
the
we
doorbell.
were all outside. We were trying like Tom and Tom. We thought like something happened, right? Like he wasn't opening the door. Like he wasn't answering the phone. He wasn't opening the door. And it was like dark. Like you could see like no light coming out from the like the
Bro,
door or whatever.
When I opened the door, it
The
was like
whole
the
building
whole
was
flat.
gathered
It was like
there.
more than 50 people. It was like I saw like a paparazzi in front of me. They were like, "Mone, endu putti?" I was like, "I'm good, I'm good."
It
I'm
was
like,
so because all the church family used to, like most of the church like
family.
5 families or something. We used to live in the same building, and then of course the neighbors, everyone came over and they were like, "What
Yeah.
happened? What happened?"
It's kind of
How
embarrassing
long
in
did it
front of
take
girls.
Tomin to open the door?
Like and then my dad came in and he screamed. He was like, "Tommy!" Like through the door, like the space that we have.
They opened
Tomin is just
the
like,
thing.
Dude, this guy was in a deep sleep. I don't even know. It's
But
crazy.
how long did it take for him to open the door?
Maybe like more than an hour for sure.
Oh,
This was bad. Like people like there was all our neighbors were around our house.
when Tomin opened the door, he's probably like, "Is this a dream? Am I still dreaming? Why is everyone here?"
Yeah,
I was only wearing a banyan and shorts. And
I think you.
Did you have the morning wood?
bro, no.
Oh,
Thankfully,
okay.
I don't because of girls, and I don't want to be embarrassed in front of girls too.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
was embarrassed because they all saw me. So,
Son. I had a similar
how
story.
old were you? When was this?
This was like when he was in like probably
grade 8 or
grade
grade 9.
8, yeah, or grade 9.
Yeah, the same thing happened to my neighbor. So he was also sleeping, but then we went to the back and there was a window that was a bit open. So we took a water gun We pointed it through the window and we shot water in his face, and he woke up.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Different story, but I had a sub story. My dad and mama were going out, and so in Kenya, the issue of security is always there. So my parents are like, lock the door, okay? They're like, lock the door, lock the door. But my brother and I, we were watching TV in the living room, and it was some show that we both liked, so we were just watching it. And then my parents were like, lock the door, don't forget. We're like, yeah, yeah, we won't forget. And then he left, my dad left, and then we both watched the show. We finished the show. Obviously, we forgot to lock the door, and I think I thought that he locked the door. I unconscious that I locked it somehow, and I went into my room to like study. So I'm like in my drawer, opening up, getting the books out, and then I hear a noise. And I'm just like, oh my god! I'm just like, what is that? And I like look back, and it's my dad. He just came out of the door. He's like, hey, and I'm like, oh hi, you. I didn't know you came back so fast. He's like, guess what? And I'm like, what? He's like, the doors weren't locked, and I'm like. Oh, and he sounded happy, so I was like, oh, okay, oh, they were. I'm like, wait, they weren't? That's weird. So then I went to the door, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're not locked. I was thinking, I was like, yeah, they're not locked. So I lock the door, and I turn, and he slaps me. He's like, bang, he like slaps it. I'm like, oh my god, tears coming out of my ears. My dad never hits me. Like,
He slapped the
put it out
tears out
there,
of your
my
eyes.
dad never ever hits me. He's probably hit me like 3 times my entire life.
And that was one of them?
This was the last time. This was actually the last time. After this, he's never hit me. Like he gets mad, but he doesn't believe in hitting.
After Talek ball.
He hits me, yeah. So I'm like my face is, and she's shouting it because few weeks ago, the same building we had like a robbery.
Oh, okay, okay.
And there was a lot of things going on where like people were coming in Pajero and like pretending like they need help, but then like they would come as robbers, and all these stories were going on. So he was very
Did-
scared.
Did any of you guys' friends got
Oh,
robbed or something?
Sorry?
Did any of your friends got robbed? Or neighbors got robbed? Or like a
Yeah,
friend?
yeah, my
Like-
neighbors did. But
Oh, wow.
I'll story later. Let me finish this. So and then he was just shouting. He was just like, no, like how can you just? He's shouting, yeah. My brother hears that I'm being shouted at. He comes to like mock me. He's like, so he's behind my dad. So I'm standing here, like my hair, face, whatever. But that's in front of me. My brother's behind my brother, behind my dad, and he's all like, oh, you're getting beaten up. Oh, funny, funny, God. And then the same exact minute, my dad's like, in the air, Mattam, in the air, he turns and he sees my brother. He starts like kicking him. My brother is so flexible.
Instant karma.
He jumped into the sofa and he's like dancing, like he's like wiggling. Yeah, my dad is like smacking with the foot and like nothing. My brother is not even being hit once. Yeah, he's just there.
He's like a cockroach.
He's going like, I'm gonna get belt for you guys because my dad is like beating us, so he thinks that beating with belt is belt. I don't know what. So he went inside to get the belt, and my brother's like, oh
Dude, it's crazy.
I went and quiet inside my room, yeah. I'm like sitting, and I'm sitting on the chair. Okay. Guys, we noted like curtains in our houses, in our rooms, are the long ones, the really, really long ones, yeah. So I think my dad went into my brother's room first to like find him, and he couldn't find him.
Hide and seek.
He was hiding behind the curtains. I didn't even see.
Hide and seek, yo.
Camouflage, bro, camouflage.
Behind the curtains. Still, my brother didn't get beat up even once. Yeah, he is so good escaping all kinds
Oh my god.
of. That boy.
Wait, how old was he?
If I was in 12 to 13, he's probably in 10th or 9th.
Oh.
Are you guys like that? Like if one of you gets beaten up, is the other one happy? Like,
No,
yes.
okay, it's not like happy. I used to scream. Like, I used to get so scared because I used to be scared of me getting hit after he was getting hit. So I used to scream.
Yeah, I remember that.
Selfish much?
And
And I used to scream. I
and
used to
she
get so
plans
scared.
the head. She was like, I start screaming.
Yeah, so I scream a lot. I actually scream. Like, no. And then I also used to eventually get hitting. Actually, that wouldn't. That
So
would that
one
was a
would
good.
hit both of you.
No, it was
Bro, I
usually
think
okay.
after
Whenever he gets
that,
hitting, it's because like
She
it's
used to
joined. You know,
You know that X-Men character that when she screams and everything blasts or something. It's her, bro. Her voice is so loud that even she gets beating for that.
It's like
Like,
siren. It's like a siren.
I think I've been screaming like loud.
Why did she scream then? You know, it's like a cycle. She was screaming because she was so scared that she would get beaten.
No,
Even if
exactly.
her mom didn't want to beat her, she would start screaming. Her mom was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna beat this girl up now."
Shut this girl up, yo.
No, my mom believed that. Like when we'd be like, "Oh, he did that, she did that," we would like start blaming each other. Mom was like, "I do not care. I'm gonna beat you up."
Hit both of you.
Like she'd like beat two of us, and she'd like, "Okay, done and dusted. We're over it
I
now."
think my mom brought a tawa or something, and she was like making puri with that. And
Like, you know those tawas or you like the
it's brand
spatulas?
new, right? Like it's steel, right? It's steel.
No, it's aluminum.
Aluminum.
The steel wouldn't break down.
Yeah, it won't be. It is aluminum. She hit my hand and broke.
It actually broke into two.
Your hand broke into two?
Strong in your
The
hand.
aluminum, like I mean the spatula.
Spatula broke, bro.
Oh,
And I was
shit.
like, yes, man.
Was the puris okay though?
What?
Libin, but are you saying that you have never gotten beaten up?
That's great. Oh my
No,
god.
I didn't say that. I was beaten up all the time.
Okay, that makes me feel good. Why? Tell me one of the craziest times that you got beaten up.
So this one time, my dad bought a brand new sweater for school, right? As part of the uniform.
Okay.
The next day, I lost the sweater. All right? I come back home, like, where's the new sweater? I don't know. My dad goes rage mode. But luckily, my uncle was there, and my uncle is like this big, beefy guy, and my dad is like a 50-year-old version of Tomin, basically. So, but then my dad is trying to get to me, and my uncle is holding my dad back, and my uncle is moving without stepping. His feet is sliding across the floor from the power of my dad pushing him, trying to get to me. I think that was one of the
Bro, did
scariest
your parents
moments.
beat you for school stuff?
Like getting bad marks and stuff like that.
No,
No.
not bad marks. It's just because I lost a sweater which we just bought like the day before.
I don't think Libin even got bad marks for him. He was pretty smart. I don't think he got bad marks.
Oh no, like just in general.
Like, you know,
No, my parents would never. No, like even if I get like really low grades and stuff, they wouldn't beat me up. They would actually be like, "Oh wait, what happened? What's wrong? Do you want tuition? Do you want more help?" They were so like they would be like, "Oh, you got bad marks because of this," but I was so scared to face them after I got a bad mark.
Yeah,
Like,
yes.
they weren't as scary, but I would be like, "Oh my god, they're gonna shout, they're gonna shout, they're gonna shout." And I used to be so scared. Like I felt like whatever marks I got was never good enough. Like, I
Sad.
felt that. I always felt like it was whatever I did would never be good enough. But it probably isn't the case right now. My parents are like not someone like that. What I've seen. them
Serious
so far.
question. Are you gonna beat your kids?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, Merlin, obviously, that kid better watch out.
You should have. I told mom recently. I'm like, ഞാൻ നന്നാവാനുണ്ട് എന്നെ കുറച്ചുകൂടെ അടിക്കേണ്ടതായിരുന്നു. Yeah, you should be a little bit more. Like I need to be fixed. You need to beat your kids.
Spare the rod,
Yeah.
spoil the child.
Like, what? What? Spare the rod?
Spare the rod,
Spoil the
spoil the
child.
child.
Spoil the child. Yeah.
Tomin, what would you beat your kids?
It depends. It depends if I would beat or not. It depends.
No. If you spare the rod, you would spoil the child. So it's like you would do harm if you did not.
Yeah,
Bro,
and
there's
it's English. Come on.
No, I'm asking you, Libin. You're not gonna hit your kids?
I don't know. I'll try not to, but you never
Actually,
know.
I can't really imagine Libin hitting his kids because he seems to be that.
I don't think I'll beat my kids for stupid.
Libin is like
Not a
Libin
stupid
that
reason,
looks the
but no one-
sweater after he buys one. It's okay. I did that too. It's
I'll probably do like jujitsu on my kids. You know, choke them out and shit.
I would say not to teach them because they'll be better than you.
Of course, I'm gonna teach them, dude. My kid is totally gonna beat up your kid, Tomin. Like that's a fact. Yeah,
I don't
man.
think so.
Tomin is like, yo, do you think all our kids will be
Yo,
friends?
my kid's gonna beat up his kid.
Mm.
For all the
Obviously.
pain, for all the torture.
Tomin's kid is gonna introduce your kid to drugs.
No, no, Merlin would go to her kid like, "Did you beat Tom and Uncle's kids? Yes, food. No, go beat him up and then you get food." That's what she thought.
That could be a strategy.
Yeah. If Merlin kids ever get beaten up, the screaming. One of those kids is gonna be a screamer for sure.
God, I can't.
And then Merlin will get flashbacks.
I actually get annoyed by screaming. I don't know why.
Merlin will get flashbacks
get
of her
annoyed.
own life.
That is my child. I'm proud of him.
All right, guys. I think that's good enough. Thank you, Merlin, for coming on.
Stop. Now it's when you should say subscribe.
Yeah.
Like,
Subscribe,
share.
like, and comment, and ask
Mm.
questions.
Ask
Yeah,
questions,
yeah,
yeah.
that too. Ask really good questions, or like comment on how you would treat your kids. Would you beat your kids up, or you think it's wrong?
Yeah, new policy. If you ask, we have a new policy. If you ask inappropriate questions, we're probably gonna flag it. So
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
I think we covered all the inappropriate questions in the first few episodes. So thank you, Merlin. I hope you had a good time.
Thank you for joining us in exposing Tomin. Tomin was always father.
Oh, there's more exposed. This is nothing.
This is nothing. We'll do it in part two.
Exactly.
We'll do it in part two. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
അത്രയും ഉമ്മ വേണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning.